Hello everybody, Dagmar Bryant, Mindset and Transformational Coach, coming to you today to talk about feedback. Feedback is something that we all receive in our day-to-day lives, whether that is in the form of someone giving us information to do with our jobs, what we're doing with our relationships, whether we've done something well, whether we've done something not so well. And there are a number of ways that we can give feedback. Now, before I go into this, I'd like to say we can all have good days and we can all have bad days. And there are going to be times when we don't take feedback very well. It can often sound like criticism if we're not feeling particularly up to it. But here's a couple of tips that I want to give you about feedback so that it can be a little bit more constructive. One of the things that Toastmasters teaches you is the PIP formula, and PIP stands for praise, improvement, praise. When you're giving feedback to someone, try and start it off with something that they've done well, so there's your praise. Then you want to give them some areas of improvement, and then you've got another form of praise. And hopefully by sandwiching it in that way, that the person who you are giving that feedback to can take it on more productively. It's a way that hopefully that you will have a good stable relationship with that person that can then continue, and one, they will take it on, but two, that you will also see improvement in what you feel is needing to be done. So the other thing that I would say about feedback as well is that it needs to be timely. I hear it quite often when I speak to some of my clients and they say, oh, such and such said, oh, you did something wrong and it was like 6 months ago. Or that it's very general. They might say, you did this, and it's such a broad thing that you might find yourself thinking, well, I don't even know what I did. I don't even remember the event because it was so long ago. And it was so general what you've just said that I can't even put it into context. So there's two things that I think are really important for giving feedback: that it needs to be timely and that it needs to be specific. Oh, and by the way, Glenn, no, you haven't done anything like that. Although Glenn did give me feedback the other day. I had totally forgotten to put the car in gear, and yes, it was in the garage, and yes, I'd put the handbrake on, but he said to me, darling, you didn't put the car in gear. And I said, oh, okay, I totally forgot. And so that was timely and that was informative. So, okay, I learned something from that. That's good, no worries. But no, this does not apply to you, Glenn. Not in this instance anyway. One of the things that I wanted to say is with regard to feedback is that it's not always us. It can also be the other person. Now, you might find that you are getting what you feel to be criticised, and you think to yourself, no, I don't think I actually did that. And maybe what you really need to do is delve a little bit deeper into what's really going on. Could this be something that's going on with the other person and they're having a go at you and they're trying to deflect what's going on? So that's another little item that you might want to consider when you are getting feedback, or even when you are giving feedback. Anyway, guys, hope that's been useful and inspirational to you. Thanks so much for listening. Talk to you again another day.